Yeah, cheating, okay. You can't just be here and talk while I have my OBS open. How dare you? How you doing, PSI? Right before 6, which is what I wanted. Yo, how you doing, Waluigi? You were almost first. That counts for something. Oh, wrong one. Oops. You were watching Void on my stream? Void's a cool speedrunner. Better than me by far, so that says something. Today is probably gonna be a practice session like the entire time. I have an engagement at 10 p.m., aka my friend wanted to watch a movie, and I said yes, because why not? So we'll see how much practice I really could take, and then we'll probably do some runs. I'm excited for Mario 35 to come out, because I feel like I could just fill any time that I would normally spend not streaming on that, you know? Because that's genuinely fun. It's not like practice where it's like, I don't feel like practicing, I feel like ending the stream. Yo, how you doing, Darth? Gamer time. It's not even gamer time. This is the first time I've made my intro message on Discord not gamer time in a while. Your apologies? It is gamer time. It's just a different type of gamer time. You're also at your mom's. Well, hope you're social distancing and your mom's social distancing. Don't want to spread those COVIDs from place to place. Sorry I was late. I realized that my SMW footage was 4 pixels to the right, so I've corrected that. That only took like 5 minutes, but we were doing some other stuff. How many power-ups does SMW have? 2. Remember how I said I was gonna unpack and then find the good rubbers? Maybe tomorrow. Oh my god, Crusher Pants. Thank you so much for the raid. Are Pink and I social distancing? Well, that's different, because you seem to be going from place to place. Pink and I live together. And we don't leave the house. How is your stream, Crusher Pants? I just created a brokerage link account for my 401k. Thought of you, kinda. A little bit. I've been meaning to actually get into adult stuff, you know? Stocks and bonds, and probably not bonds, but stocks. Just put my entire paycheck on Tesla. Gambling? No, yeah, it's totally gambling. It is 100% gambling. It's the thing is, at least in terms of the S&P 500, it's like gambling, but the odds are it's gamblings, but the house is not against you, you know? If you want a little risk in your life, you can make the house go against you, but inherently you can definitely get passive income out of it. If I ever revealed what state I live in. I live in the DMV. The place, you know? The one where you get your driver's license. I guess you can get your driver's license in Virginia, but DMV is the metro area of DC. In fact, the D in DMV is for DC. DC, Maryland, Virginia. It's kind of Nova, Northern Virginia. It's all the same. One of dismay. I'm feeling good. You got a PB in 1-1 IL of New Super Mario Bros. Wii. That is an interesting speed run, if we're being honest. What's up, my man? How you doing, MC? And by interesting, I mean, I feel like ILs for Mario games just don't really work out. Most of them can be, like, optimized to the point where you're not even, like, slowing down at all. Sadly, you didn't PB in SMB1 today. Yo, it's okay. I don't PB ever. And we're still trucking. How's it been? It's been good. Oh my god. You're gonna have to... If Skim Guy comes in here, MC fan, you're gonna have to do Big Pog for him. Because he's gonna be very happy about that. Who has a Pog emote like that? Philza, never heard of him. The thing is, you're like very new to the game. That's okay. That's a step, I guess, then. If you're really good at 1-1, you'll at least get further than 1-1 in a run, right? I don't know why I'm practicing this. I don't know why I'm practicing either of these exits. A total of 2 hours of speedrun. Okay, well. I personally... I really want to, I think I'm gonna do it. Also, we never started the practice timer. This might take a little bit. But... And no, before next stream I'm gonna do it. But we're gonna alter our splits entirely. Because I think I'm gonna start green switch route next stream. You're trying to get a PB in any % levels and then start running that. So you're gonna try to IL speedrun each level. You literally got gifted 4 subs in 10 days. Yeah, gift subbing is going nuts right now. You ordered All-Stars and it'll be here in 2 days. Nice, Darth. Congrats on a good speedrunning experience. We talked a lot about SMB1 All-Star, or not SMB1 All-Stars. Super Mario All-Stars coming to Switch on the episode of the podcast recorded yesterday. The one you'll hear in 8 days here. One day we'll have a better schedule. Gotta get them... What's the game even called? I forget. Hyperscape. Yo, how you doing, Serena? We're just making the rounds on these levels here. Some of them are necessary, some of them aren't. I recommend, Leon, just doing runs of the actual any % category. You're gonna have a lot more fun than grinding ILs, in my opinion. But you do whatever you want. The thing about speedrunning is it's a pretty individual experience. I can only offer advice. I cannot say what is truly right. The only emote anyone will care about in the future is memeable Hexco Burr. Yeah, because it's the worst emote ever made. Like, there is no situation where you're ever going to actually actively want to use Hexco Burr. Like, it doesn't have context. It's kind of like the pickle and pepper emote. When are you going to want to use a pickle emote? Worst emote ever. You wish practice cart was a thing for that game? What, All-Stars? Or, oh no, you're talking about New Super Mario Bros. Wii. There might be some practice tools like Chameleon or something like that. It has 1.2k viewers right now. Are you doing the daily check, PSI? Actually, I'm curious about this. What? It's a game called Hyperscape. I can't even... Okay. Yeah, I was gonna search the stats. There's a Twitch stat website, solinome.com. I was gonna see the growth of that game over time and see if the ad campaign has had a significant impact, but it doesn't get enough viewers to, like, show on the autofill list, so I can't even search it. At least easily. And I'm not gonna do this on stream, which is kind of oof. I mean, some of those emotes could have uses, but they're just not good. Like, it's just such a in-your-face ad campaign. Global emotes that you unlock on Twitch have at least, even if there are a lot of bad emotes, they're at least, like, Twitch culture. The only exception to that is the Twitch Prime Pokemon emotes for Pokken Tournament on the Wii U. Pokken Tournament, it basically was a bunch of Pikachu emotes. They weren't that good, but still, they were Pikachu, so at least some people like them. Even though it was totally an ad campaign. It's a cute ad campaign. You don't know what the game is about? Yeah, I have no interest in checking out Hyperscape. In fact, I actively don't want to check out Hyperscape. Why do I forget to do some things? Alright. Only missed 11 minutes of practice here. You got it, PSI? Let's do last 180 days. So it started out strong with 500,000 people. Oh my god, that graph is... The game's dying! Let's go to 90 days here. That is... You can't force something, okay? Your product actually has to be at least a little bit good. There's your lesson. You got that the other day? Hyperfrog's not terrible. There's a new documentary on Pepe. I'm kind of interested in it. Honestly, I have no idea if Hyperscape is a good game or not. But some things you just can't force. Like, what was it? Lawbreakers with a Z? Apparently a good game, but it came out at a bad time in a market that was oversaturated, and they're pushing it way too much. Raid Shadow Legends? Yeah, I don't care about Raid Shadow. I mean, I don't care about mobile gaming besides Hearthstone, which I play on my PC most of the time. You can't force Angry Bear emotes. You can't... I don't even know what that third one is supposed to... Is it a guy falling, or is he chilling in a lazy river? Pink and I, we went river rafting. Not rafting. River tubing. Basically a lazy river, but an actual river. Or creek or whatever. It was fun. We did that yesterday. Taking advantage of the summer here. Well, it's still here. Actually, it's no longer summer, right? Is it? No. September 21st? No, Labor Day? Labor Day. I don't know. I don't know things. August 21st? When are seasons? You don't care for the Pride emotes? I mean, the thing is, the Pride emotes, first of all, I think most of them are pretty good. And second of all, it's just like... Some people definitely enjoy the Pride emotes because it shows solidarity with a marginalized cause, so... Or at least it's not as marginalized now, but still. Especially in some parts of the world. So I don't think there's any harm in having Pride emotes. Way too... That's a significant population on Twitch, MC Fan. I think you're making a bad argument here. Kappa Pride's good. Looks like the Mist Falling guy. I never played Mist. Like, if you're talking about emotes that are way too specific, there are emotes to get rid of before those Pride emotes. I do think Twitch should clean house, though. Or at least give you the option to disable global emotes from showing up in your feed. It's probably a much more useful approach. Have, like, an emote Like twitch.tv/emotes, where you could customize which emotes show up on your quick menu. I mean, I think FFZ has a favorites feature, or maybe that's an actual Twitch feature and I'm just unaware. But I should use that more. Is this some ROM hack? This is the practice cart. I will be doing vanilla runs of this game, but we're trying to practice. That's a sword? I totally thought that was a spaceship going down. Is that Twitch RPG? It's Sir Sword for 2FA. Oh yeah, they have the sword and the shield. That's 100% a spaceship. Rocketing towards Earth at 300 miles an hour. Actually, how fast do those go? Jesus Christ. Okay, that is the mist guy. That is the biggest image I've ever seen, by the way. Is that like... It's 950... Okay, never mind. Why is my Reddit so zoomed in? My Reddit was at 500% zoom for some reason. Interesting. It's like... You're still an RPG program? You get bits almost monthly? Yo, congrats. I'm glad I was able to show you something cool. Do you say that you're Bosnian in the RPG program? Because I know that certain demographics, aka people older than 30 and a lot of foreign countries, do not get any surveys. WPI, I definitely see it. Gotta upgrade to... Okay. Well, that's... Like, I know Twitch is super weird sometimes with, like, payouts and purchases in other countries, so I'm happy Twitch at least gives you free bits. Still remember me telling me like it was yesterday? Yeah, for those who don't know what the Twitch RPG program is, they have an emote that rotates, so that's why I was mentioning the Twitch RPG emote. It's usually something RPG based, like a die or something, but it's the Research Power Group, I think. They basically send you surveys by email, and you get anywhere from like 100 to 500 bits, like 3 weeks later, if you participate. They are, the 500-bit ones are like, they take 10, 15 minutes, but... Damn, that actually is a while. You usually get/do 500 ones. I usually get 100 ones. And I don't necessarily prefer those, but they're usually very manageable, like 1 to 5 minute surveys. When I do the math, it's not like when I do the math, it's not like I really am saving that much money, like, based on how... like, if I was working, it would be a pretty low wage, but at the same time, on principle, buying bits kind of feels icky to me. It's just way too much money. Not, that isn't to say I haven't bought a lot of bits in my day. It's not really worth it buying bits, especially if you're a mobile user. You wonder where your VIP badge is? Every single time you ask for a VIP badge, it's 10 years till I consider it. They're not one-to-one parents. Well, okay, so the thing is, when you purchase things with other cash apps, there generally is a service fee. Not every single one. Venmo, I don't think, has a service fee unless you aren't linked to a bank account or something like that. But hypothetically, you're giving money to people over PayPal. There's a like fee of like $3 or $4, depending on how much you like. If you're spending like $100, you might have to like pay $3 extra, depending on where they are. Things like that. Twitch's argument for doing that is chargeback protection. If you do things like PayPal, the person who's donating the money has the ability to like take it back. So their version of chargeback protection is to have a massive upfront 30% fee, essentially, which is absolutely not worth it. But that's the logic behind it. And it's a service, man. You give Amazon a cut, then you might have access to bit emotes and stuff like that. Not being Talon, that's the only requirement? Do you know how many VIPs I have in this channel? Like 3. What are the requirements for VIP? One of them is not asking for VIP. Especially not in the way Talon did. It's just like mod. If you genuinely want a mod, you're probably not gonna get it by asking. However, there are nuances. Like, for example, someone... I don't want to get into specifics, but like there was a conversation recently about like, oh, should we let a moderator into this group? They do good work, but they explicitly expressed interest, and like someone was outright like, oh, if you ever ask for mod, you can't get it. I think there's nuance. If like you're new and you're just like, hey, can I mod? Or really don't have a descriptor, of course not. But like if you're like, hey, I've been a part of this community for a while, I've noticed that there's a backlog in X, Y, or Z, I think I could really help out. That's very different. Now, asking for a VIP badge, which literally does nothing except show a flashy diamond in your chat, that is probably always not acceptable. Like, it's literally just begging for attention, you know? Exactly your point. Talon. Literally the most toxic person that comes in my stream. A VIP is an endorsement of an individual. And yes, one of the requirements is most likely, like, age of relationship with streamer. Like, if I'd known you for 4 years, I'm gonna have a much higher chance of giving you VIP, but... You know, but you're still keeping this alive? Sure. Who needs mods when you have Kryptonite Bot? Honestly, I think Kryptonite Bot has worked 99% of the time. Like, I still get the occasional follow, but the fact that it's only a follow shows that they tried to type and were banned, or like couldn't type or anything like that. I think you got that sentence wrong. Who needs mods or VIPs when you have Talon? Where are the mods or VIPs? Talon is here. That's kind of the more like it. I don't really know what the VIPs would do in that situation, but yeah, I think all but one time Kryptonite Bot has destroyed the Men of Steel. And that was like right after I added Kryptonite Bot, so maybe it was just like it takes a little bit to get active in your channel. Like it was like half an hour after I added Kryptonite Bot. Bill and Boo sounds fun. All right, I'll do that right after I beat this level. Thank you so much for the 10,000 point redemption. Oops. So this is the Bill and Boo hat. For those who don't know, I am willing to show hats before you buy them. But it's got this little Bullet Bill and Boo Yin Yang. Not even sure if it's gonna be visible on this camera angle. You can't see the benefit of being a mod. People just want power. It's not called the Bing and Bang hat. Because that would make no sense. People would not understand what that means. People ask for mod less now. Now they ask for VIP because it doesn't require work. You're scared of my GF. She could ban at any time. true. The almighty Pink Loon Games has the power of the sword. Being a lot of shit, you just want to fuck around, but no, someone is being a dipshit, you actually have to read for context. Read the combo for context. I mean, it's really easy with Twitch's new moderation tool. You just click on a name, and then it shows all their previous messages. At the end of the day, my channel's too small to even need multiple mods. I could do 99% of the mod work. Yeah, sometimes that means an occasional ASCII dick is in chat for an additional minute, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. People leave? Why are you people leaving? Yeah. Yeah, this clip sucks because it's based on feel. I think we're good, though. You gotta peepo arrive, okay? PSI? We're kind of a big deal here. How you doing, Agony? What's up? What's the chicken butt? Like, it's not what's up chicken butt, is it? What's that, like, old schoolyard thing that people say? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. You got it, epicness. You people arrived. Good, how about me? Doing pretty well. Had a nice weekend. Chilled, played video games. Pretty much did nothing. It's not over, even. Tomorrow isn't work. What, chicken butt? Okay, yeah, I think that's it. That's the backup I'm not really sure on. Do I go to work? I mean, I do have a job, yeah, Darth. (2003) Urban Dictionary? Wow, I didn't think I could overshoot that. It's really guess what chicken butt? Oh, guess what chicken butt, not what's up chicken butt. Okay, there we go. It's guess what. We got it. Where's Agla? I don't know. It's not her stream, Talon, okay? First of all, I don't think she's ever appeared on stream since this new setup. But you come in here... Actually, this time is an exception. Usually you're talking about other streamers. Constantly. Yo, how you doing, Taser? You're having fun clipping into stairs and blocks? In 5.1 in the SNES version of Lost Levels. Stairs and blocks in 5.1. Which stairs are you... Oh, I guess with the wind, right? Swapping the U-Beat machine with the fridge. That would definitely help with Pink Loon sightings. We got a brand new command in the house, Peloton, for everyone in chat with a Peloton. Just casual multi-$1,000 purchases in chat. But yeah, if you use Peloton, you don't even have, like, a lot of people have the Peloton app now, right? Yeah, PSI's got it. It's a exercise bike. I don't know if they have them in Europe. It might be a exclusively American thing. It's like a smart exercise bike. It's definitely overpriced, but it's motivating to work out. Of course, Picante has a Peloton. Yeah. A $4,000 bike that doesn't move. Why does everyone increase the price so much? Literally half that, but still it is expensive. You almost missed gamer time? Oh, you know it. Oh yeah, L and R together. And well, L and R and All-Stars, what did that even do? Why the fuck would I buy such a thing? Because I want to stay in shape. You have it in UK? Okay. I thought it was international, but I guess I wasn't like 100% sure. Telling her you're not big on exercise? A genuine question. It's a $7,000 bike that plays videos. Did I get the 39-month 0% APR? Jesus. Imagine being in debt your entire life because you bought an exercise bike in 2020 that they just actually recently created a new model for. When you get the urge to exercise, you lie down until it goes away. You're exercising, lost 10 kilos already? I mean, maybe the expensiveness of the Peloton is a motivation. I mean, it is, honestly. It's a motivation for using it. But I genuinely find when I use it, I work out a lot harder. And I have more motivation to work out in general. So I personally don't think it was... I mean, okay, I have to admit it's definitely expensive, but I have been getting my worth out of it. And as long as it doesn't break in like 2 days, I think I'll be fine. Exercising disgusts you? It's okay, KMGS. You're safe here. Yeah, people don't purchase shame. Dang. Peloton is a $69,000 bike that you pay for a monthly subscription to. I mean, honestly, the majority of me using the Peloton is me just doing their scenic rides. That's whenever you see me do that in the fitness channel, that Death Valley. Actually, I talk about this very briefly on the podcast episode coming out tomorrow, but there's like a Death Valley ride I keep doing. It's just like literally it's a guy biking through Death Valley National Park. And I'm trying to beat my ghost here. Because even the non-spin classes, it has motivational stuff like rankings and stuff like that. Well, the subscription is for like live classes that update constantly. I mean, I'll admit it's expensive, but I would definitely... Oh, Jesus. Where am I? What's the Ring Fit? Oh, I posted about it. Ring Fit's already here. Talon, shut the fuck up. I like it. Stop dwelling on it. Why am I in here? I'm sorry you're just jealous of my Peloton bike that I use and enjoy. Come back later, dude. I'm actually not dealing with you. There's a product that was like a wall-mounted TV with resistance bands so you could do live classes in. Anyone ever used that? I have not. Considering, yes. I'll concede it's an expensive product. So I'm pretty much just using that product. I'm not looking for extra. Maybe I'll do a little Ring Fit from time to time. He was told not to... Well, he was told to shut the fuck up. And then proceeded to immediately not do that thing. If you compare to how much people spend on alcohol, is it really that much a month? I mean, it depends. Depends on what level of, like, drinker you are. That sounds like an RPG. What level of drinker are you? You've just unlocked the intervention storyline. You don't really think it's comparable to drinking? I mean, they both affect your health. If I do Peloton streams, does that make a bike a work expense? Yeah, sure, I'll tax right off it. If you're drinking half a handle of Belvedere a night, the Peloton might be cheaper. Sure. You progress through stages. Drinker, then drunk, then alcoholic. No, it goes, social drinker. Then beer with the TV. This is actually getting sad. The antisocial drinker, yeah, sure. I mean, you can really, like, honestly, as long as you're not going, like, as long as your financial decisions don't have, like, like, you're not going broke trying to get your Peloton. Like, it doesn't have a long-term financial impact, strain, etc. Like, it's not like you're buying something that's, like, you're not buying, like, a box set of, like, oh, well, never mind. You're buying something that makes you a better person, right? And, hypothetically. There's a lot worse things you could spend your money on. There's no reason to, like, get all up in arms for someone buying it. That's how you know you leveled up. Yeah, it just gets, like, way more sad. First of all, no one's like this except for the one person who's now been timed out. My personal, what I think of when I think of that is, like, people who got Uber Eats and, like, spend $40 on Burger King when it would normally be, like, $12. And then, like, they're like, this app is $5, or, like, all the people mad at, like, Nintendo for charging $10 for Super Mario Run. It's like, this fucking company, as they, like, buy their $30 meal. I have a successful Mario stream. You could buy a Peloton and a box set of manga if I want. Oh my god, actually, one second. Jesus Christ. This thing is heavy. I bought this box set of Akira. This thing is so massive. This is manga. It's actually so heavy. I'm just like, I like Akira. And it's like, Jesus Christ. It's got every book in it. It's massive. I'm just like trying to chill. And then I'm like, oh shit, my box came. Why is it the size of a refrigerator? My box set came. Why is it the size of a refrigerator in this Amazon delivery box? That's my new weight set, yeah. But yeah, I'm very excited about that. And yeah, that was also a kind of expensive purchase. I guess it's a little slightly more justified, just massive books. But the thing about Akira is that it was originally a manga that got adapted as a movie. It's my favorite movie of all time. But the big thing about it is the movie only is the first half of the manga. Like, spoiler, if you like, or if you want to watch Akira and you haven't, just come back in like 3 minutes after I'm done discussing it. But here we go. Spoiler territory. The movie's ending where Neo Tokyo explodes only covers the first half of the manga. Like, there's a whole another half of the story after the explosion. So yeah, it's a cool manga series. It's the heaviest box set I've ever had. It's kind of ridiculous. Not much of a manga reader. I'm definitely more of a manga reader than a anime reader. Anime watcher. Did I say manga at all? I feel gross if I did. I feel like I did, and that feels gross. Manga, melee? Yeah, sure. I mean, I used to call anime anime, and I got mad at people who said anime. I was like, why are you saying anime? It's obviously anime. I mean, you don't have to get the box set though. Like you could definitely just read these online. Anime? Yeah, I used to say anime instead of anime, but I was like in 5th grade. So don't hate me. Ramen noodles. There's a rap song, I think it's like by OJ to Juice Man, or maybe like Gucci Mane, that he says eating ramen noodles, and I'm like, no. Don't say ramen. Eating Rayman noodles. Thank you for the ramen command, I forgot that existed for a minute. That's kind of lost opportunity for a ramen company. If they want that young demographic, just like, this is Rayman Ramen. Yo, how you doing, Negative Bread? I feel like it's been a bit. Hope you're doing well. Oh my god. Ruby. Thank you so much for the 2 years of support. That's kind of forever. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. I hope I've been tolerable for the last 2 years. I'm sorry that right before your sub, like the 3rd message up, is that ramen recipe that made you throw up. I'm not gonna talk about it. That's my gift to you after 2 years. It's been a while. You've been busy with life. And one day you'll have a new badge for 2 years, Ruby. But until then, enjoy the extra double ghost pepper. You keep forgetting to unsubscribe? Yeah, it's a problem. Twitch makes it so hard. You have to go to the /subscriptions and then etc. Shit. Twitch does make it hard to unsub. I don't think they make it hard, but they make it slightly inconvenient. Like, if you know how to do it, it's very easy. It's like 4 clicks away. But they, of course, hide it, right? How much of Twitch's revenue do you think is based on subscriptions? I actually think it's like... I think advertisements bring in more money than subscriptions, but... Just kidding, glad we met. Yo, thanks, Ruby. It's like 2 clicks to sub and 17 to unsub. Glad we met too, Ruby. Thank you for all the mod work. All 3 people you've probably had to time out in a year and a half. Not my fault I have a chill fan base? Yeah, pretty much. You guys gotta be way more toxic. Actually... Maybe not. We've seen what happens. Adam. Please don't take me at face... I smell, wow. Gonna people leave and try to go fast? Alright, good luck, epicness. Good! You're supposed to be toxic. Can't even do that right. You were being toxic when you asked how I was. If I saw that tweet, I feel like it sounds familiar, but I don't really like, did some streamer get like mad at someone for like asking how they were? I feel like this is vaguely familiar, unless this happened recently. I feel like this happened like a year ago. No, that's not my fan base. That's Pink's fan base. Psh. So Pink brings the toxicity? Nah, it's just that RuneScape fan base. Maybe if they all fletched like me, they'd understand. Not mad at someone, mad at everyone. I feel like I missed this tweet then. I am a little curious. I feel like the act of calling other communities like toxic is inherently toxic. You become toxic yourself. It's like the Spider-Man pointing meme. I forgot they wanted to make $1 billion in ad revenue in 2019. That was like the reason why we got such a massive uptick in ads on the service. And I think it was the reason why they got rid of... No, that was the reason why they got rid of Twitch Prime being ad-free viewing. I forgot about that. What's the monetization on old school RuneScape? Is it possible to spend 2K on RuneScape? There are special features that require membership. Membership is either like 10 bucks a month, or you could buy bonds with in-game currency that last for 2 weeks. So you can play for free if you're like a extreme tryhard in the game. But most people just buy a RuneScape membership. It's easier. And they don't want to spend their money on premium features every month. They want to spend their money on, like, premium in-game items. Not like, real money, but, like, if you have 2 million gold and you want to buy a bond. So that's the monetization. You technically can... So you could also buy bonds with real money. Bonds are either $7 for 2 weeks, or it's like $10 or $11 for a membership for a month. So it's more economical to do the membership at that point. But it's either $7 for a bond, or I think it's like it's like something based on the economy of the game. So like you could buy a bond for like 3 million or something like that. I don't know the exact amount. So you could technically just buy $2,000 worth of bonds. It's actually kind of another way, because you could sell bonds on the marketplace. You could technically buy any in-game item for real money, but no one does that. Because, first of all, it'd be very difficult. Like, you could only buy bonds 10 at a time. So, in order to get, like, certain items that are billions, like, if you wanted to spend multiple thousands of dollars, you'd have to, like, spend hours literally buying bonds to, like, at that point, you might as well grind for the thing itself. I guess we'll practice this level. Why do you ask, though? I'm curious. And I in this level, do not want to practice it. We have to practice this, because we messed this up multiple times. It was just posted, like, 20 minutes ago? Wait, what? By 20 minutes ago, you mean an hour? Oh, the tweet. Okay, I didn't see that one, then. I only check Twitter during runs sometimes, okay? I think about that a lot, like people who call people narcissists having characteristics of narcissism themselves. There's shades, right? Like, I don't think everyone calling someone a narcissist is, like, inherently narcissistic, but there's definitely, like, there's classic projection. You didn't even see it on Twitter, it was just in Truman's server? Okay, we could investigate, okay? $230 million in ad revenue. Okay, and... Okay, I feel like subs actually are more than ads then. Because it's $2.50. So let's just say $250 for 100 subs. So that's 250,000 for 100,000 subs. That's it's 2.5 million for a million subs. So 100 million subscriptions a year on Twitch sounds reasonable. That's like 9 a month. 8.5 a month. I don't know, some number. 9 million a month. Stop going to people's live streams and asking how are you. We live, we streamin'. Other people are watching. The room is not on fire. Things are okay. Just comment on what's happening. Ask someone in the chat how they are doing if you want small talk. What a bad opinion. They're getting absolutely dunked on, by the way. Ratioed to hell. Yeah, that's not a good opinion. How's it going? It's going pretty well. Thanks for asking, Jimmy. I do actually appreciate you asking. That person needs a hug. They're the ones saying everything's fine, though. Imagine someone asking, how are you, and you getting mad. I mean, I do get a little bit annoyed at the social custom. It doesn't really happen that much anymore because, well, I guess it does at work, but I work from home, right? But I remember it always happened in high school, where, like, someone that I vaguely knew, I'd be, like, walking down the hallway alone, and then I would see them, and I'd be like, yo, and they'd be like, oh, what's up? And, like, I don't know how to respond, because it's like, we're both walking opposite directions, we can't really have a conversation. They don't actually mean what's up, and I realized that pretty soon. That's right, I get social norms in the US, but it's just an inherently confusing concept, especially for those. I mean, I'm a first language English speaker, or whatever the term is. But I see that come up a lot on people who learn English. Like, why do people ask what's up? What if it's not fine? I mean, some people don't actually want to talk about their personal life not being good on stream. But still, the question of what's up... Like, imagine being mad because someone is trying to make conversation in your chat. That's what it boils down to. Like, it's not toxic. It's just someone asking, hey, what's up? What if you start asking, how aren't you? Somehow it sounds like old English to me to say that. In the UK, saying alright literally means hello in some areas. That's interesting. I mean, ni hao, the way you say hello in Chinese is literally just a combination of ni, which is you, and then good. Why did I get rid of Yoshi? How is good, so... Hello in Chinese is basically you good. I mean, at the same time, it doesn't actually mean that. It means hello, but it's the combination of you and good. First one. Well, okay. Not really. So, ni hao is you good. It literally just means hello, though. It's a combination of those two words, so it's not you is good. But ni hao ma is are you good, which is technically how are you. Trying to think of an example in English. I don't know, I can't, but it's like, it's literally just you and then good. It's not like you is good or you good. Like, it grammatically is a if you just said ni hao, you would not be able to, like, I'm trying to even think how you would say, like, you are good without being really confusing to other people in Chinese. Honestly, we just started saying you good. That could save time, and you can say yes or no. Yeah, but people would think like you thought something was wrong with them. You good? It's like, oh yeah, what? Do I look like sleep deprived or something? Like, yeah, let's just go further. Do you need a friend? Like, people might get confused. That's generally what the alright thing is, like, you alright? I could see that. Hashtag normalize how are you on Twitch chat. Linguistics interest you? I guess the same, but not, like... I'm more interested in, like... cultural stuff from around the world, but, like, language is inherently linked to that. Like, I think all the unique languages are cool. There were some aspects, like, Palauan, when I was in Palau, like, I was super fascinated with it because, like, the way that Palau, like, basically the people who came to Palau, like, 5,000 years ago and were, like, pretty much isolated from the world for a very, very long time. Up until, like, the 1700s or something like that. Probably earlier than that. But, yeah, it allowed them to have, like, a language that's, like, unlike any other, really. You wanted to go to college for it? Maybe you will someday? Well, when there's a... So, let's get some spicy preds in the chat. New segment by Picante, the spicy preds. This is not just shared by me. This is probably influenced by NYU business professor Scott Galloway, whose podcast I listen to. But there's obviously a disconnect right now that the pandemic is helping show that college is not worth, in some cases, like $40,000, especially if it's online. But at the same time, we're also developing infrastructure that allows online classes to be much more reasonable. What I see happening is a fundamental restructuring of the cost of college to where you could be a remote student for significantly cheaper, but classrooms are going to be bigger. Like, you're going to have classes, like, Harvard might actually increase their acceptance rate, and then half their tuition, but, like, require that, like, 75% of the students be virtual. Something like that. So what I'm saying is, soon in the future, we might see a fundamental restructuring of how college works, and then it'll be easy to get a linguistics degree. Like, I feel like it'd be pretty, like, this would be a good time for me, at least, to go back to school, just because I don't really mind online learning. I know it's subpar, and I think that's the inherent issue with online learning. But considering my company would help me pay for it, like, I'm not going back to campus. Like, even before this, that sounds like a massive pain. That would be amazing. Well, that's my prediction, because, first of all, I'm not sure if you all heard that extremely loud stomach growl. Because people are already upset about the tuition costs for online school, but to be fair, I mean, it's not like, fuck college tuition costs. Like, they need to decrease. They're just taking advantage of government money, but like, they could say, oh, our budget was set in stone, we can't lower the prices, or if they had price increases, which actually many schools had right before the pandemic hit, or right before fall semester that's happening now. It's like, oh, it's all online and you're increasing prices? Like, what the hell? It's like, oh, we already had our budget for this year set, even though it doesn't really make sense. But, like, next semester or two, if this continues, people are going to be like, yeah, I'm just taking a gap year. And then it's going to kill a lot of these institutions, which should actually It's like one of those things where if you have no safety net, if instead of like building an endowment, you just hire assistant to the assistant to the assistant of the groundskeeper. Like that's what rising college costs have actually paid for in the U.S. It's not even like higher quality teaching and stuff like that. It's just more administrative assistance. Well, whatever. That got hyper political very quickly. Maybe not. Maybe that's just a observation. But you'd like to couple the online push with a push for community colleges to provide 4-year degrees. Shit would be cheap. I mean, we're on a much more even playing field right now. Like 75% of the reason you go to Harvard is for the networking opportunities, right? I mean, yeah, having a piece of paper that says you went to Harvard is pretty great, but at the same time, being in a class with a senator's son is also very great. And just like being able to hang out with important, influential people, who, however disgusting that may sound when said, like that really, like that's why you would go to Harvard, so you could join the elite, right? So you can mingle with the top minds of the world. Well, top minds and top donors. And so now you're having people who are enrolled in Harvard classes, but they don't actually have any of those networking opportunities. So like the experience they get is like the extremely good education is one thing, but first of all, it's probably significantly impaired by the whole pandemic making everyone do something new, virtual classes. But yeah, they don't have the mingling, so it's basically just a more expensive version of like state schools. It's a question for the ages, Jimmy. But we can't answer it here because that's getting hyper-political. Even though it sucks that the conversation of education is inherently political, but whatever. I said my piece. Don't worry, we'll find a way. Yeah. This isn't the venue, yeah. But yeah, online like it's just a fact right now that many of these institutions would go under if they price their stuff accordingly, because they've put themselves into a structure where they're just screwed themselves. For lack of a better term, they have screwed themselves. Like, it'd be great for a lot of these institutions to half off schools, but they just don't have the funds to last a year of half off school, you know? So the way is to expand, like, you could half off tuition if you just expand the amount of people that could go by quadruple. You make even more money that way. Special summer sale, 50% off tuition, yeah, pretty much. But yeah, you could easily have tuition if you just like have double or triple the students. And what's a big reason why there aren't double or triple the students? Because classrooms can't fit that many people. But online can. Obviously, you'd have to hire like TAs and stuff like that, but the cost of those would be significantly less than the people going to the school, you know? So that's what I see happening in the future. Yeah, dorms are a separate issue. You'd have to... But, like... I don't know. I feel like what I'm saying is probably gonna happen in some capacity. There's obviously some kinks that have to be worked out, but I see it as the only way that they could survive, at least in, like, the next 5 years, especially if things don't... Like, I don't think any of us know when this is gonna be over, right? Where exactly are you trying to plan on finding 3x students nationwide? It's not even... First of all, it doesn't have to be nationwide. How many people on college campuses are international students? Buy one, get one free. Yeah, degrees. But the idea of having... the idea of having a larger student base implies higher tuition, or higher acceptance rates. So that's a good starting point. It's not like there aren't a lot of... Like, people want to go to school. A lot of the time, you don't get into schools. Yeah, that's how I was in graduate school. Like, it's kind of weird to think about, like, it wasn't like that weird of a situation, because I've been in many of those situations, but I was basically the minority as someone who lived in the United States, or not lived, we all lived in the United States. I was like the minority in most of my classes of being a US citizen. In grad school, at least. In undergrad, it's usually not the case. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be an issue. I mean, like, not every school... First of all, not every school can survive this, and not every school necessarily should survive this. Like, I don't... There has to be a fundamental restructuring of education. Like, it's already overdue, and the pandemic is only showing that. But I think there are plenty of students that you would not normally have for many reasons. Cost... Not accepted to the schools they wanted, so they went to trade. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I'm spitballing here. But at least I'm trying to fix the situation. I'm glad we're all in pretty much agreement about something. I mean, it's one of those things you can't really... No matter what side you're on, you gotta agree the current system is, it's ripe for change. I guess I don't have the tenured professor at a prestigious institution opinion, though. That might be a little different. I guess you would know if you're a PhD student. I hear the actual process of tenure is actually falling out of favor. But I don't know enough about that. So scrolling is good. A lot of experts in your field had a tenure early in their career, choose to leave for companies. Well, if you're going into engineering, which I think is what you said, like, academia is just not the place to go if you want the big bucks. So I could definitely see that. What? I could also see that too. Gotta get that petro and make bank on a 60 hours a week until you burn and do it out. Yeah. It's time for me to get that doctorate in history I want. It's probably the worst time to go into academia, well, in general, and then humanities academia fields. Alright, we good. There we go. Easy every time. Huh. I'm actually curious about something. I feel like I should learn this way. So I thought I went live early. Turns out it's 7 p.m. Yeah, I went live actually kind of late. I wanted to go live by 5:30, and then I got caught up and stuff, like moving the practice screen that has gotten zero use this stream. I had to move it over 4 pixels. Apparently it was off center. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all the people I failed. It's very pog, yes. Now it's centered. I like my route. But I want to learn this one. Yeah, honestly, like, like, I know people, so I lived in Qatar for a while. I know I'm actually pronouncing it wrong at this point, but it's just so much easier to pronounce when I say it that way. But yeah, everyone I knew that was like over 30 is like, yep, I get to make many, many figures tax-free. Well, I guess tax-free to a certain extent. And I'm just gonna do this for a while, sell my soul, and then go back and do whatever I want. So I assume that's what you meant by petroleum. Not exactly sure. We're good on this. We actually gotta practice this. This is the real shit. Kind of what folks are doing on the West Coast for... Yeah, like those people go into Facebook for like $3 million, even though they know Facebook is the devil. Much cushier jobs, though. I think... Not sure about that. Silicon Valley can be an extremely stressful place. Plenty of horror stories about the hours in that industry, yeah. When I was in Education City in Doha, Qatar, I don't know, whatever you could. I lived there. I don't even remember which one people use. It's like Qatar. That's how you pronounce it, but I'm not doing that every single time. Yeah, the CMU campus was right next to the Texas A&M Petroleum Engineering School. That's the only degree they had in that school. Like, most schools were pretty small. It wasn't like a full program. Like what is it? University College London, their campus was only for medicine or something like that. They're paying stupid money to solve really boring problems at Facebook. Yeah, they're poaching a lot of, like, otherwise really, like, a A lot of professors are getting poached by like every single big tech company is doing poaching. Like I went to CMU and like Uber poached like half the entire robotics department for their Pittsburgh campus because obviously Uber's entire business model precludes on eventually everything being run on self-driving cars. So yeah, they know they're working for the devil, but they get to do the thing that they're interested in with basically unlimited funds. So they all say yes. We're just gonna, whole stream's gonna be red block thing. We're gonna get this red block thing every single time. It's gonna be amazing. Look at that, beautiful. When I was old, Lemons sold out earlier to Facebook, and that was a contributing yeah, it's they all know they're doing something like conscientiously wrong, but it's like so hard to say no. It is quite it's like every story you actually read about people selling their soul to the devil. It's too enticing. The Zuck. Is Facebook organ harvesting? Maybe the Zuck is. Or are you just mentioning that they're... I actually don't know Facebook's stance on China right now. I'm pretty sure Facebook is banned countrywide, so they don't have to be cool. In fact, yeah. I know Zuckerberg does speak Chinese though, so maybe he's in talks with Xi. Jesus. Sure. Really? If any of you have seen the, So we're gonna have fun here. Just because I feel like it. This where you do it? No, this is not where you do it. It's over here. For those that don't know, this is the level where you can get max score in. Oh god. Well, Yoshi's gone. It doesn't matter. So you see how the score multiplies? If you keep going on these yellow guys, it goes up a little too high. Crap. We're doing bad here. It's been a while since I did this trick. It doesn't help that you can't see. 400. I just want to get to some fun numbers. 800. It also doesn't help that they're extremely erratic in their movement. Come on, Wigglers. Stop it. Turn yellow. This is taking longer than I expected. Oh god, we're... There we go. One more. 1,000. Shit. Alright, you know what? Now I'm kinda... I feel like it's easier with Yoshi, because then I have a mulligan. This is incredibly important. Oh, and we have P speed now, which is definitely helpful. So we get 1,000. I think we lost that P speed we liked. Are we at 4,000? 8,000. 1 up. 2 up. 3 up. What's gonna happen next? Weird number. Weirder number. Notice the coin count does something weird. We start gaining rapid coins. The score is just going... Actually, I'm not sure if you can see score right now. Yeah, it's a fun glitch. It's a number overflow. Unfortunately, you can't see score here, but my score would be maxed at this point. It just doesn't know what to do anymore. Oh, there we go. How do they not handle this? Because that's like the only spot you could do that in the game. Today you learned there's an SMW category extension called In the Six. Yeah, In the Six is a dope category. You go inside the... You clip into the 6 in Bowser's Castle, and that's the end, because you soft lock the game. There's also In the 8. It's a pretty dope category, too. How you doing, Math Grant? I was just on the Tetris 2 leaderboard the other day. Unrelated, but... It's in the 6. It's not in A6. Yeah, that's true. Actually, I gotta learn this. What's a 6? Well, it's in the 6, and the category is where instead of beating Bowser, you just soft lock the game by clipping inside the 6 in Bowser's Castle. Because you know how every room is numbered with stones? There's in the 6 and in A6, really? Okay, I have no idea what in A6 is. What is in A6? Are there other 6s? There are way too many category extensions for this game, I'll say that much. In the 6, in the D, in the 9. Yeah, sure. In the D. Where's the D? Are there 8 rooms or 9 rooms in the final castle? You dupe blocks to make... Oh my god, that's actually genius. There's gotta be an official drawing of a 6 in Super Mario World. It's gotta look exactly like the one in Bowser's Castle. I don't think they would have made it. That was 4 in a row. That was pretty good. Who's the world record holder for in A6? I want to guess Dots. Sorry, Freeze. Easy stuff. Canalus, never heard of them. But they're really good at making 6s, apparently. I'll practice this. Just once. Once and done's, you know? Kirby's Air Ride for the Nintendo 64? Orky, you gotta tune into the podcast episode coming out tomorrow. Speaking of that game. No more hints, though. I said no more hints, okay? You come in here fishing for hints. Jesus. I'm surprised how well that worked. Bam! I don't have to practice any of these. We're good. That is the wrong one. Oops. It's a good thing we practiced this. 'Cause that would have been quite unfortunate. That would be way more unfortunate. This level isn't hard, it's just really, really annoying if I die. Yeah, that category is ultimate meme. What's the strat for that? Just Y2 over and over again? Yeah, you can get any 96 exits. Oops. Kirby's Air Ride for the Nintendo 64. What's the game for GameCube? That has like the same menu as Melee? So when I think of Air Ride, that's what I think of. God damn it. Kirby Air Ride. Why did you say for Nintendo 64 then, Orky? Your lies are catching up to you. No, Hell made Kirby's Air Ride, right? So it has a very similar menu to... Like, the menu is almost identical in, like, design to Melee. But a lot less people had that game, so they don't realize. Yo, what up, Pink? Nice hat, thanks. Talon picked it before unfortunate events occurred. Because it was supposed to be an N64 game that never came out? I see. That's some trivia. If he's salty in your stream about me, just let me know. I'll come around. Wait. Get my hot dog? We may have to have a little bit... I have to use the restroom anyway. But there may be a 5-minute hot dog eating break. Turkey dog. Okay, stop. We gotta stop confusing the world here. I think there is going to be a 5-minute hot dog break. Enjoy this music. I will be right back. The thing about hot dogs is that you eat them one-handed, okay? Don't be criticizing my Twitter hot dog eating skills. That was a pretty 6 minutes or so. I didn't want to post it in the stream because that's kind of witch hunting, but it's too late, PSI. Yeah, that's a really bad tweet. That was the one people were talking about before. The Discord's a private place. I mean, it's a public Discord, but you know what I mean. All right. Dang, so close. Watch out. Judging by the upper left, this game cartridge is in heat. Oh, sure. Sure, that's how it is. You kind of see where the tweets go. Like, yeah, I feel like it's what... Does anyone... someone posted it in the replies, so that's what reminded me of it. Like, someone posted... Does anyone remember that video from TwitchCon for the guy who says he's basically better than you? Like, someone asked, like... Yeah, sorry, I restart... I don't think I have a stutter. Maybe, like, a very minor stutter or something like that. I definitely have noticed it in editing the podcast. I say, like, I. But usually it's when... Not I. But, you know what I mean. It's, like, usually when I'm thinking hard, comes out. It's no big deal. Just PSI making fun of me. For things out of my control. Oh my god. You're very much still alive, son. Willingly logged into my stream. That's scary. What a difference time could make. Thank you for the 30 months, Spork. I do really appreciate it. It's kind of a billion seconds. Actually, I have no idea how many seconds 30 months is, but that is basically forever time. 2.5 years. Tier 2, I think all or most of it. Well, definitely most of it. But I'm happy your son has grown old enough to choose good streamers to watch. I mean, when you are a literal baby, it's very hard to discern between the good and the bad streamers, you know? So I'm glad he's finally of age. PSI. Coming in with the facts. Just about all you think, yeah. Thank you for the tier 2. That is pretty cool, if I'm being honest. And yeah, I am sad. I am sad, legitimately, about the whole not being able to get drunk in a hotel room and call jabroni, like tradition. But there's always next year. And I'm glad that we had a good memory at the event together. There we go. Bookended. Your guess is Mitch isn't streaming? Why is that? Max score is a race too outrageous because apparently the same trick works at FOI. Oh, really? Okay, I guess I thought it only worked there, but I'm not super surprised. Oh, what was it? So on that terrible tweet, and for those who don't know what I'm talking about, it's in my Discord. Yeah, I I understand not wanting to answer "How are you" over and over again. Like sometimes people sound like a broken record when they stream, but to get so mad about people saying "How are you," it's like maybe you shouldn't be a streamer if you're getting like upset about that. You are not a literal god. You are a human being. The boy likes Mitch. Who's the boy? You are. Oh, okay, yes. The person that you were talking about earlier, that in a normal conversation you're able to discern who people are talking about. Yeah. Hey, baby, how you doing? Well, when you say it like that, not well. I'm scared of foxes with roses. And unfortunately, Spork, you have to teach them young that practice is worthless to watch. Very pokey? Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. God damn it. That's interesting to me. That must be a relatively new development, Math Grant, because I remember watching a max score run, during some speedrunning marathon. That's what you do. Okay, I was wrong. That makes a lot more sense. And they definitely went to FOI 1. Yo, how you doing, Jimmy? Thanks for asking. I'm doing pretty well. Jesus. Let's just say we're ready. Even though we're totally not. Want to move on here. It's not gonna work. Apparently, posting that tweet in my Discord got some people riled up. As it should, honestly. It's I would consider it a bad opinion. Pink sympathizes. Maybe it is honestly a difference in gender of streamer. Because, like, honestly, the female streaming experience is significantly different than the male streaming experience. Probably for the worse. A lot more shitters in chat. Pretty much. Like, all the vitriol I get is, like, 10x on Pink stream, probably. Not that she considers herself, like, a victim of this or anything. So, yeah, literally, hey, baby, how you doing? Yeah, exactly. Maybe that's it. Maybe being a female streamer, like, all the how are yous are like, how you doing, baby doll? Or what's the meme from 365 Days? How you doing, baby girl? I saw that, 'cause that's within the first 10 minutes. I turned it off after about 15. Yeah, if someone told me I need to smile more, I'd want to punch them in the face. Luckily, that's generally not done to guys. I mean, it sucks that it's done at all, but... We're skipping Choco Fort. What are you frowning about, Orky? You have amazing resting bitch face. Works out well on public transit. I mean, I don't want people talking to me at a bus stop or a train thing. A train thing? A subway car. Porky, there's an amazing emote. It only costs $10 US. It's called Spicy's Daycare. And it exemplifies the baby rage in that emote. Shit. What's an RBF? Oh, resting bitch face. You've been trying to fix your RBF. You're kind of big IRL, so people get nervous. You look angry. Super Mario World PogChamp? Yeah. Doing some practice, then I'll do some runs. Wear a mask? Oh, yeah. Actually, I remember there was a tweet early on in the pandemic. Like, sometime in, like, April or May, that's, like, the mask normalization has, like, completely altered the path of, or altered people with the resting bitch faces' lives in public. Yeah, his mask looks like Bowser Jr.'s bandana, though, so it just makes people more nervous. You wear a mask, now your bitch face can truly rest. That's beautiful. Well, not to get too into furries here, but I could see the furry community, like, loving the personalization masks can bring. A lot of dog noses. Let's just say that. He's going to paint M graffiti on things? Yeah, I mean, when you're painting M's everywhere, you're gonna intimidate some people. It's like, why is this masked man putting M's everywhere? No need to oh no, Adam. Beautiful. Less beautiful. You wear a bandana for your long hair? When I think of bandanas, I think of the song Gucci Bandana, and that is not a good song. I don't know what that says about me as a person, but I must live with that. Yeah, that's truly a unique thing. Like, is that just like a thing that was in the previous generation, or are, like, people gonna turn old that are my age and, like, start telling young women to smile? Like, I feel like I've never seen someone my age tell another human being to smile. Maybe we're too jaded. But I'm happy that's dying out. Because, again, if someone told me to smile, it would make me much more upset. I'd be like, first of all, no. Second of all, punch. Smile or riot. It says that you definitely think of Gucci Bandana whenever you see me. Yeah, exactly, Tychus. You think it's just previous generations, not age? Alright, that's... Our age got the Doomers, and the Doomers, they're not gonna smile. Submap warp. It's like a complicated glitch. Where I'm pretty sure, like, you spawn gold tape midair. One of those was okay things. I'm confused. What? Like, you'd never say that to someone you don't know in a very special circumstance to tell someone you know that? It's kind of, okay, it goes along with kids these days don't know how to be social. Like, have you ever heard that before? Like, and when in reality we're probably talking to more people on a daily basis through the internet, which apparently doesn't count according to these people, than they, like, talk to on average on a daily basis by far. But, I mean, like, to them being social is making people uncomfortable in public by randomly sparking conversations they don't want. And they're just mad that people no longer want to have these random conversations. It's like, Sir, I'm trying to go about my business. Please stop talking to me. Please, please. I've dropped you 95 hints. Please stop. Social Mario World? Kedu? I'm confused. We're only 30 to 40 years into marital relations need to be consensual. Yeah, I would. We're surprisingly close to barbarism. I mean, we're very close to Barbarous' King stream. We're on the same platform. So you're saying you coming into chat asking how you are isn't social? I mean, to a 70-year-old man who says kids these days don't know how to talk to one another, that is probably not considered social, no. He'd be way more confused on the concept of Twitch and chat in the first place, though. And we got an orb. Orky Borky, more like Orby Borby. Orby Borby. I really said those words out of my mouth. I feel like Social Mario World would be like an app Nintendo makes down the line. I want Social Mario World. This is also a boogeyman. This 70-year-old man is a hypothetical. Trying to start generational warfare here, okay? But not actually, but I'm being reckless with my comments. Yeah, if you eat too quickly, you get hit. The big enemies, aka the moles and the wigglers, are the only things that could do that. Believe me, you didn't start the war, they did. Oh yeah, blaming us for killing everything. Millennials are killing the napkin industry. First of all, I like napkins. But I could understand the paper towel is just better than the napkin. It's just, I understand why millennials are killing the napkin industry. The napkin industry, it's a relic of the past. I have a napkin holder. I put napkins in that holder. I get it. But I also get just grabbing a paper towel. It's easy. Paper towel is more absorbent. They don't have that fanciness that a napkin has. It's okay, though. We'll survive. We don't need napkins. What are things we've killed? I guess fabric softener and mortgage industry. Mortgage? What? Just because we can't buy homes? But what are the mundane things we've killed? I've already forgotten. The only one I remember is napkins. Diamonds, hopefully. Diamonds aren't going away. There's a dent in diamonds, but it's not going away. The global warming industry, yes, big global warming. It doesn't work exactly like that. Diamonds are forever. There's still too much cultural need. Like, the expectation is you get a diamond ring. It would take a lot of convincing for many couples to be like, diamonds are cool, but have you seen this opal? You just gotta show them uncut gems like 45 times and be like, this except without the anxiety. Just the cool ass opal. The tickets are now diamonds? How dare I? How dare I? What did I do? So I'm actually supposed to go earlier than that, apparently. We're killing... Well, cable TV is... Yeah. That is true. But cable TV has been oof for a while. Oh, really? I didn't realize that math. Orky, this would actually be a very good time to mention one of the many baseball games that have the word diamond in the name. I'm just saying. I don't write the opportunities. You do. What does it mean to write? I don't make the opportunities. They just arise. Yeah, we're killing cable TV, but at the same time, there's just like... Subscription services are the new cable TV. Cost the same amount, and you get the same content. Same thing, different name. Legend of the Diamonds on NES. That sounds like a way... If that was an RPG with the same name, it'd be way cooler. Babe Ruth and the Legend of the Diamonds. We're also blamed for killing the fur industry. I mean, fur just looks gaudy. Also, speaking of Gucci Mane, a lot of things make me think of Gucci Mane. But yeah, when I think of the fur industry, I think of like this Gucci Mane clashing with like anti-fur protesters because he wears a lot of fur. And yeah. Like, of all the things to protest Gucci Mane for, it's his use of fur. Use of fur? Lucifer? It all adds up. Okay? Whereas the N label says Legends of the Diamonds. What is an N label? Nintendo? Is it just a different label? Oh, oops. Cable you should provide. Imagine paper services still be... Yeah, okay. I hate advertisements, and I pay to get rid of advertisements. I would never pay for a product that includes advertisements. Like, straight up. It's just not how I roll. The label at the very top of the cartridge, which has the name on it. I see. So the thing about cable is that originally it didn't have ads. Its selling point was that, oh, you pay for this service and it doesn't have ads. And then they eventually put ads in it a long time later. And hopefully services don't be as greedy as cable, but I would be very surprised if, like, Hulu, like, I pay for, like, the ultra premium Hulu that has, like, only ads on, like, 3 programs I don't watch, which I still really don't like the principle of, but there's some good stuff on Hulu. But yeah, I use, like, Twitch Turbo. Because I do a lot of mobile watching. I cannot stand ads to the point where, like, I get physically ill when I watch ads. I mean, maybe not that insane, but, like, it does hurt me to watch ads. I'll do whatever it takes. We're killing napkins, marriage, divorce, casual dining, doorbells, mayo, cans of tuna. I love cans of tuna. I don't like mayo that much. I don't care about doorbells. I live in an apartment. Casual dining. I love casual. What is casual dining? Like Applebee's? Because, okay, fuck Applebee's. I've discussed this many times. My opinion on Applebee's. I don't know. If I'm gonna eat, like, the thing about Applebee's, Chili's, etc., they're actually more expensive than a lot of the locally owned restaurants. Like, you're often paying like $15 for an entree at a Chili's or something like that. I don't really remember the prices, but I remember they're surprisingly expensive. And then you get into things like you get into Cheesecake Factory, which we discussed at length on the podcast. If it was either this one or the one that's going to come out soon, like this one or the one that came out last week. Sorry, but yeah, Cheesecake Factory filed for bankruptcy. And I couldn't be happier because I don't understand why people accept Cheesecake Factory. Okay, I'm not happy for the people out of work, but you know. I just don't get it because, like, I would so much rather, every single time, I would rather try a new local restaurant than a fucking Applebee's. If I hear someone say, hey, let's all go to the Applebee's, I will, like, legitimately judge them. I'll be like, did you really just suggest Applebee's as a genuine suggestion? I wouldn't say that out loud, but I would think it. We're killing the large home industry? Yeah. I mean, Applebee's is the worst of the chain restaurants, so I like to pick on it, but... it's more that, like, I don't know. Are you that scared of new things? Seriously, there's an insanely well-rated local place around the corner that's way cheaper than chain dining? Yeah, I honestly don't get it. The only concession I have is, like, large groups, especially corporate. It's like you're not gonna get everyone feeling Thai. So, like, you go to a place like Cheesecake Factory because it's easier than having to argue. It's like everyone could get some shitty thing that we're not actually paying for. It's under the corporate dime. We prefer the punches of tuna. Interesting. I'm definitely a canned tuna man. When I was on keto, I would just eat cans of tuna. Pink would call me cat because I was eating cat food. Yeah, Cheesecake Factory's stupid. It's just straight up stupid. Like, it's everything that you're not supposed to have at a restaurant. I don't know how they were ever successful. I mean, like, maybe they started small and then expanded it more and more, but restaurants are supposed to have a focused menu so they can make consistently high-quality food and not have to stock, like, expensive, obscure items for small order, like, less ordered things. They're not supposed to have massive floor space because that's a lot of rent and requires an extreme amount of customer flow for an already vital business. I just don't get it. You go salmon with the amount of mercury in tuna? I haven't had it in a while, actually. What's a punch of tuna? It's like those... It's those, like... Imagine a thinner Capri Sun container. But it's filled with tuna. You don't punch a straw through it. Pouches. I guess they're also called... Did I read it as punch and just went with it? Oh, you were saying it was a typo in the article. I'm like, okay, I guess they're called punches. I don't really know. You can only do oily fish like kipper / herring. I mean, if we're talking anchovies and oil, first of all, then you're making a big mistake, because the way that it works is you get the anchovies in either the mustard, or am I thinking I'm thinking sardines. Sardines in hot sauce or sardines in mustard. Those are way better. Imagine getting sardines in oil or water. You're just basic. I like anchovies too, but sardines are easier. Is the tuna in water or oil? That's a good question. The pouches are flavored. I don't feel like practicing Bowser. Let's just actually do this. Oh, I didn't do the right order. I'm supposed to. There we go. Sardines and hot sauce are amazing, but not if you have roommates. Where's your in the 6? Yeah, I'm not. I don't know how to clip into it well. I think I would die. You bought sardines once? You were going to be brave and try them? Was? Are you not a fan of, like, eating spine? It's pretty brutal how we eat sardines. Like, you, like, see the skeleton and you eat it anyway. It's like, oh, the skeleton's crunchy. Jesus, why is this so hard to put? I don't even know why I'm putting this on. It does not matter. I could just drink water like a normal person. But what if I want someone to green screen my water? Then what would happen? There's always that one guy that microwaves fish in the microwave. Yeah. Well, microwaves fish in the microwave. At work, yeah. I love fish. I would not be that guy. But then again, my work had an amazing cafeteria, so why would I bring microwave fish when I could spend a decent, not even that much money and just get... Like, they had, like, fried catfish. Oh, my God. Delicious. The fush and a punch. Yeah, that's my favorite. Let's go fush punching. That sounds so dirty for some reason. Wrong warp when? Nah. That category is not fun. I'm still perplexed on the individual that prefers Applebee's to trying local chains. Who are you? Who are you? If it's you, I'm not gonna berate you. I want you to raise your hand and tell the class who you are. Because I'm curious. I want to interview you. I want to understand why. But seriously, who are you? Yeah, exactly. Your parents who never want to go anywhere new? Risk averse, I see. Like, I don't even, like, when did the... I guess, when did, like, sushi get popularized? When did sushi get popular in the US? Because I could see, like, a generation that didn't grow up with sushi, like, all of a sudden people are, like, eating raw fish all around them. It's like, maybe I wouldn't try that. But, like, it had to be, like, what, like, the 70s? Like, you'd have to be talking, like, old people at this point. Like, people who are 70. Probably just, like, the convenience of not having to search for a new restaurant. It's not even that hard, though. And also, like, all you have to do is find one mediocre restaurant. It's automatically better than every Applebee's. They do strictly casual dining, Golden Corral, or fast food. But there's even fast casual local chain. Oh, whatever. This conversation. There's too much of a gap here. Your whole family is convinced that sushi is slimy raw fish. Have they been watching Lord of the Rings, Neb? The Greatest Generation might have had their hand up with sushi. Yeah, does hand up mean they don't like it or like it? I could see them not liking it for obvious reasons, but I could also see them a lot more exposed to it. Like, when you're in Japan, you probably eat Japanese food, right? Even if the reason is war. Hang up. Reading. Hard. Fush is back on the menu, yeah. Right after the hand up, we'll put Fush in the punch. Hang! Shouted the spork angrily. You pre-ordered 3D All-Stars? Yo, same, but I got the physical pre-order, which makes me a little sad, because I'm scared, because I really want the 35th anniversary pin set, which you pretty much get as long as you, if you just, all you have to do is, like, 5 minutes of effort plus pre-order 3D All-Stars. Or, not even pre-order, just buy 3D All-Stars. But it says limited time only, and I'm scared, like, the people who could redeem the Nintendo code for their digital ones are gonna take all of the pins. I want the pins. They're cool-ass pins. Most sushi you get in America isn't like Japanese sushi. Yeah, I was having this conversation, actually, with Pink today. I feel like, just, like... Because we got sushi, actually. First time eating out in a while. Oh, God. But, like, I feel like I like sushi less and less. Because sushi in America, it just, like, it's stacked. And I'm gravitating a lot more to the nigiri. Nigiri are the ones where it's just like a long piece over rice, right? And sashimi. But even then, if like nigiri and sashimi have a lot of ways to go wrong. Is that Lost Levels patch still $400? I haven't checked in a while. I'd be sad if it was sold, but I messaged them like 3 weeks ago. I'm like, hey man, I'm eyeing this patch, and I'm definitely not willing to spend 400, but like, I'll spend 75 considering you've already been waiting like 8 weeks and no takers. And they messaged me like, I'm not willing to go that far, but maybe later. And that was like many weeks ago, so. They're gonna have a fun time selling that. 75 is already way overpriced. Way, way, way overpriced. I'm being extremely generous here. I don't care enough. I didn't have the patch for many, many years. And then some random guy selling it, I could live without it. What's this listing? Because you're totally not going to offer $100? $100 is a little bit for a patch. If you really wanted it for $100, you could probably offer it and it'll say no. What does the patch do? It's a literal iron-on patch that was... So the way that Nintendo Power works is they randomly gave things away, like, for their subscribers. Like, they would, like, give away, like, t-shirts and, I think the Star Fox competition cart, the Super Weekend cart, was, like, a Nintendo Power giveaway if you, like, did X, Y, and Z. But one of the things, they gave away an iron-on patch that had the Lost Levels logo with a cross through it that said no warping. It was the no warping patch. And all you had to do was send in picture evidence that you got to World 9 in Lost Levels. I think on All-Stars. The only thing you'd want it for is to laud it over me? Yeah, sure. Not like you already have a trophy to do that. You just iron it on to, like, the top of the trophy, that little circle area. And that's a very important area. You're greedy? Fair. You are human after all. It's like the Daft Punk song. Why am I so low? Is this Star Wars? Because I'm flying so low. Ha! Funny joke. That's also a funny joke. Jesus. So it's like a legit patch, not yeah, exactly. No one's spending money on patches to this game. No ROM hack has the audacity to charge money. Also, no ROM hack wants to face the complete wrath of Big N's lawyers. Like, I feel like that offers more than a cease and desist if you're not just, like, distributing a hacked version of the game, but, like, trying to make money off it. Sour Please indeed. This game has some good music. I've never been a huge fan of any castle theme in Mario, though. Some boss music I am, like the Galaxy boss music is epic. Shit. That's really bad. What do I do? I guess I just lose like 30 seconds. It's no big deal. Galaxy is some of the best music? Yeah, it really does. This is the perfect opportunity to do it, and they're not going to do it, and I'm sad about it. But I really, 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 really want Nintendo to include... And maybe I'll write in. Maybe they'll do it if I just write in and plead my case. Why did I go up? I guess maybe it does automatically, but we gotta... We're going all the way down here just to get a cape. So the thing about Super Mario Galaxy's development is that the game originally had, like, samba music. Oh, God. Yeah, shit. It had like a samba soundtrack, and they threw out the entire soundtrack because apparently they didn't think it sounded cool enough. Or Miyamoto heard it or something, and he's like, yeah, this doesn't match Mario. Mario's supposed to be cool. We need epic music for Mario. So I'm pretty sure they scrapped almost complete or actually complete soundtrack for the game. So I would like them at some point to release the Samba Galaxy music. I don't think they're gonna do it, because there's no precedent for them ever doing that. But I want to hear it. It's probably good. We're gonna be so behind. Oh my god. No chance we ever hear that without a leak? Yeah, but imagine how hyped people would be. If it's like, oh yeah, we're including the original Galaxy soundtrack. Because it is Super Mario Galaxy 1. They can emphasize the Galaxy. So you do know that the 3D Galaxy comes with a jukebox section, right? Nintendo presents Samba. You think it's probably one of the better parts of the package? Yeah. For some reason that sounded pretty condescending, like, oh, you do know that this is in the game, right? I meant that as like a legit, like, oh, for those who don't know. I mean, honestly, like, if we're being completely honest, the 3D All-Stars package seems very phoned in. Like, they're doing pretty bare minimum effort to sell it, but it's gonna sell like hotcakes, and I'm excited. Think SM64 got the shaft? Yeah. Like, I would love for it to feature original graphics and remastered graphics, because it's not even in the spirit of the original All-Stars anymore. Nice jump. Like, the whole thing about the original All-Stars is that they, like, upgraded the graphics. I understand the purists out there, but still. Sunshine got the best upgrade? What? Because you don't have to play on a GameCube? What? So, are there actual differences in the game that we've noticed? Because I honestly have not done that much of a deep dive. I'm just basing this off of the minimal information I know, I guess. Maybe I'm talking on my ass. You're waiting for Skyward Sword to come to Switch? Well, you actually might be in luck, Andres, because similar trademarks that preceded the announcement of the Mario 35th anniversary have recently been filed, like in the past 2 weeks, for Zelda, because next year is Zelda's 35th anniversary. So I could see a collection like that. Yo, J Nero, thanks so much for the sub. Not sub, raid. I do really appreciate it. How was your stream? I recently rewatched Box play Pure Madness. And you were in the chat being stressed. It was alright, Box with one playing? Well, the statement still stands. You gotta go? Alright, thanks for stopping by, Darth. It also got leaks recently. What? The pat or trademark thing? Sunshine got upscaled and officially widescreen. SM64 and Galaxy were barely altered. I see. I would like them to, like, do the All-Stars treatment, but probably have a toggle. Like, I understand 8-bit versus 16-bit, that's a lot more significant, but... OMG, is that the Picante? This is Boxio. OMG, is that the box? The cardboard box? Actually, speaking of I was playing, what's it? I always forget the name. I was playing mobile app where you tap things. Made by yours truly. Is it like Voltorb? I feel like it begins with a V. Vorbra, yeah. I was playing that like maybe a week ago. That game sucks? Well, I was playing it, okay? Screw you. Telling me my game choices are bad. The only reason you think of not giving SM64 widescreen is they thought it would look unnatural, but you're playing the PC port and it's the best way to experience SM64 today. I think it's probably too drastic of a change. You know, Nintendo, always trying to appeal to that speedrunning community. That probably is what happened. They're like, the speedrunners are not going to be happy if this game's altered. Whoa, 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 whoa! Okay. Mistakes were made. Okay, runs were ended. What do I do? Okay. That was unfortunate. Gone so fast, yeah. They die so young. Cut down in his prime, yeah. What have they done to my boy, you know? I got so fucking confused that I had to end the run. It's like, what? One of the practice videos I had up from Sten was playing in the background. I guess, like maybe I accidentally clicked it or something. I was like, is the game glitching? Why is it playing all these sounds? Jesus. I want it to be cool, and I was only half cool. If you only played SM64 casually, you wouldn't be looking for an authentic experience, you'd be looking for a good one. I legitimately think Nintendo phoned it in. I want to say there were more features planned for the game, but they needed it for the 35th anniversary release, and because of Corona, they either had to scale back the 3D All-Stars release or delay it, which they did not want to do. That is my legitimate guess. That, or they just really wanted money with low effort. Because it honestly does not seem like that good. Like, I don't want to be one of those people that says, oh, that looks so easy to develop. Why did that take so long? Like, ports take time too, and as a software engineer, like, I have especially a, what's the word? Like, empathy or sympathy. One of the pathies for people in the games industry, because they're already overworked, and these games are massive, and I honestly don't get how they get made. But that being said, based on previous Nintendo games, I'm surprised how little they're doing for this port. Maybe I shouldn't even be that surprised. A lot of the ports to the Switch, like, they have some extra features, but they're pretty close. Did you just Drake meme me? Yeah, I was telling you they spawned the gold tape, man. Just watched No Star World Submap Warp. You have no idea what happened, but somehow they moved the gold tape in Cookie Mountain and beat the level. We wound up in Yoshi's Island Submap, and we played Larry's Castle. Sten is here sometimes, and he could explain it, because I think he was the one who actually had the famous video on it. I mean, don't get me wrong. They could have released the shittiest port. Like, as long as the games are functional, they could have had a menu that you just click on Galaxy, SM64, and Sunshine. You just like click them, and like that's all All Stars is. It's like a JPEG of Mario in the background poorly drawn, I would have still bought it. It still would have sold 1 million copies, but the Nintendo seal of approval, it means a lot. All those games with the Nintendo seal of approval, like Dream TV for Dreamcast, Super Nintendo. That's basically it. The only extra you know is the soundtrack thing. Yep. It's sad when I search on Google for SMG, and it only is articles on submachine gun. What does that say about the world? Huh? That's like faux deep. Oh god. At least he's not trying to give you results about customer satisfaction survey company. I guess. I guess I'm happy about that. Oh yeah, I saw that meme on Spyro too. I think the issue is that... Okay. This is gonna sound controversial. I'm not sure if the Spyro series was ever actually really that good. Kind of like one of those products of his... Like, was Gex ever actually good? I don't think Gex was good. Maybe I shouldn't compare Spyro to Gex. I think the only Spyro game I ever played was like Enter the Dragon or something for GameCube, though. I mean, SM64 is... Spyro was the Gex of PlayStation? Wasn't Gex the Gex of PlayStation? Also, speaking of Gex, speaking of Donkey, he's stealing my memes. I made a post like 6 years ago where I just took a screenshot of Mecha Robot Golf and posted it on Twitter, and no one liked it because no one understood what I was trying to say with my meme. Because Mecha Robot Golf is the weirdest ass game I've ever seen in my life. But Donkey just tweets out Mecha Robot Golf today. Thousands of likes. You love Gex? That game was super funny. I don't know if the jokes have held up, you know? Enter the Dragonfly was terrible. The first 3 are pretty okay. I guess I'm not surprised, but... Don't have premarital Gex? Yeah. Honestly, I don't have any Gex. Yo, how you doing, Xander? Thanks for the good luck. I'm definitely gonna need it. Don't have any Gex? Don't worry, I won't, yeah. Gotta keep that Gurginity. Gurginity. There we go. That's perfect. I'm glad I said those words. Why am I... Jesus. That's because I said Gurginity on stream. PB pace, yeah. I hate that, like, my capture card has a seizure every single time I physically reset. Maybe that's why I subconsciously like All-Stars games. The only safe Gex is no Gex. Yeah, exactly. Gex 3, yeah, pretty much, actually. That's life. Runs are going. We really just kind of started. Did 2 hours of practice. Got through some levels. furthest run got to somewhere in Vanilla Dome. But it's only been about half an hour of attempts. Let's get a 59. Show the world we can speedrun. One of these days, I'll take Derust out of my title and say speedruns, but it requires beating the game first. How about that? The next time I beat the game, I'll take Derust out of my title. Why? 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 Okay. I'm not a speedrunner apparently. Yo, what up, Ethan? I feel like the $60 price... The thing is, it could be overpriced, phoned in, whatever. There's no way I'm not buying it. That's the problem. Playing Enter the Gungeon, Craigasm, never played it. I was pretty big, like, I definitely got my money's worth on Binding of Isaac, and that's basically Binding of Isaac, but a lot of people say better, right? It's Binding of Isaac with some shmup qualities. Oh yeah, Ethan, congrats on second place, by the way. We got a second place gamer over here. First 35, maybe? For those who don't know, Ethan recently got a 3610, what was it, like 753? In Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels, Warpless D4 Mario. He's pretty good at the game. If you don't already follow him and you like Lost Levels, Warpless D4 Mario, or really any speedrunning at all, you should probably follow Ethan RTA. Cosmic Sweating, honestly. He hasn't really been playing Lost Levels past couple week or two, right? Past couple week or two, that's a sentence. You thought him saw a do it? Okay, he might have come back. I think he was just doing like a subathon. It was day 2 of runs, took a month and a half off from it. See, that's what I was trying to do with my, with my return to Lost Levels. Like, oh, I took a year off. That should be enough to fix the burnout now. Apparently, my candle is at the end of its wick for Lost Levels. One day, we'll get a new candle. Ethan, get the first 35 on Switch, though. Think about that. Think about the epic meme. There's no version, like, has anyone uncovered anything different with the Virtual Console release? I'm not sure, actually. You had a similar experience today. SMB won any percent for the first time in months. You got to run to 8-4 almost immediately. Always happens, yeah. Sure. Could have been worse. I mean, that was terrible, but... Honestly, not as bad as I expected. 300% 3D All-Stars runs when? So, I think it was Jimmy who mentioned, like, when are we going to see all 8 runs? All 800%. Because I do all 500%, right? That's the most disgusting idea I've ever heard of. Someone's going to do it. Is 96 exits equivalent to any percent? It's equivalent to 100%. And I keep losing time in the stupidest ways. 0 exit is any percent, I guess. Yeah, okay. No, that's true. Any percent is 0 exit. 11 exit is any percent no major glitches. And then 100% is 96 exit. I know it's not actually 100%. Because there's different definitions of what 100% may mean, but... No need for no need to be pedantic. Can you say, like, pendacity? Is that probably not, that's probably not a word. It sounds like PEMDAS. It'll be a Big John marathon, 100%. Pedantic, but, like, you can't use it as, like, a descriptor. What would be an adverb? I don't even know. It's the best idea? Not for me. I don't play many games with 3 dimensions. The last time I played a 3-dimensional game on stream, I saw myself speedrunning Hello Kitty Cruisers. Alright, cool. No dumb mistakes. $3D is too many Ds? Yeah, honestly. That's how it be. 8/16-bit only? Eh. I'll do a few extra bits. I'll move up to 2.5D even. You wonder who the most qualified to do a 300% run is? It's Valu. That's not even a question. World record is Valu by Valu. At a point in time, I probably would have said Bouncy Boy, but Bouncy Boy has retired from streaming. Which is sad, but I respect his decision, and he seems to be having a fun life, so. That means we're gonna get some Terraria runs. I love Terraria. I have a Terraria server that actually, I'm gonna guess my oh god. Oh god. Why? Why? Why would I get off Yoshi? The whole reason I wanted Yoshi is for next level. Well, whatever. It's sad. We're gonna lose so much time. Well, now we'll actually officially know how much time this loses. Assuming I do this well. Well, that was almost well. Subtract a second from the time loss. Only 15? Okay, that's not terrible. It'd be cool to get a non-speedrun oriented stream. Yeah, speedrunning's my bread and butter. I mean, like, I don't think I'd be able to do it. You like the half jump? We tried. I'm sure it was not worth it to go back for that. Interesting. Pretty much the most convenient place to lose fire, though, so it's okay. Finally, sticky fly. You only use Twitch for speedrun streams, really? Only casual, or when you watch speedrunners do them? Yeah, I've done casual ROM hack playthroughs. But very specifically, I've just streamed Jump, Jump Half, and Mice, which is made by the Jump team. If Jump releases something new, I will probably stream it. Why? Okay, this run deserved to die. And give me a second here. Alright, we good. Shit, I forgot to do that timer there. Man, it's getting hot in here. Casual ROM hacks too, but you associate with that with speedrunning? Yeah, I associate ROM hacks with speedrunning in general. There's really no way around it. You liked half jump? I like jump more than jump half, but they're both pretty good. Get wrecked, dude. I missed a coin. I missed a lot more than one coin there. Alright. The previous run... Actually, have we... So we have only got... Oh my god. Oof. only gotten to Vanilla Dome today. It's a little sad, if I'm being honest. Let's fix that right now. Let's fix that this run. Vanilla Dome is hard. Apparently that level's hard. I unexcusable here. Just walking to the right there. Let's focus, okay? Let's actually get somewhere. Cause I got like... Oh no. We actually don't have that much more time for runs, so I do want one to actually go somewhere. Otherwise, yeah, it was a practice day. We're not going to be practicing next stream. You tuned in right at the start of a run? Yeah, exactly, Max. The way I look to the left is like I saw someone who owes me money. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. I like that I say I need to do well, and then I do way worse than usual. Typical. Alright, you see, this is gamer time. This right here, this is the most gamer of times. It's the time we're gonna game. That's really all there is to it. That's all you need to know. I think it's probably because my live notification I said practice time instead of gamer time because I was practicing. That's the first mistake. You gotta say gamer time. Get a 361 easy. That is, I split so early. Does not matter. It kind of matters. We'll skip that split, it's fine. One day I'll do midair. One day I'll learn. Do I get the yellow switch after Special World? Yes. I'm probably going to change my route in this game to early green switch, though. I also get green switch after special, but considering I'm doing no resets of this run, I don't think there's... Like, I'm doing this run specifically so I could do all 5 100%, which is a category where you do 5 no resets in a row, basically. I think there's really no reason for me not to do early green switch. It's literally safer. Been a while since you've seen someone do green switch. I feel if you're intentionally doing no reset runs, there's no reason not to. Like, it literally just makes the game easier for when you mess up and have to get power-ups, right? Rupert currently does early green switch in his all 500% runs, which he's actively doing. So you could see someone do early green switch not in 2014. You have to tune into like 4 other games first, though. Yo, what up, Protonics? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Early green doesn't even change strats for any levels, right? It makes it slightly weird to go Castle 2. You have to, like, jump over a switch or something like that. Super NES Super Scope 6 on SNES. That reminds me when I was, like, still doing a lot of... I haven't done a lot of collecting. But I think Pink was at, like, a second in Charles or something like that. For, like, just buying a book or something, and I was like, oh, can you check the retro game section? For those who don't know, Second and Charles is like a... You sell your items to Second and Charles, it's kind of like half-price books or any of those. And then they sell them back, so they sell, like, used video games there. I'm like, oh, could you check the Super Nintendo section and tell me what some of the cheaper games are, and I'll pay you back? And she's like, oh, yeah, they have Super Scope 6 for $5. I'm like, wait, what? They have a Super Scope for $5? Get that 100%. For some reason I wasn't thinking, and she's like, "Yeah, but it's Super Scope for $5." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I forgot there's an actual cartridge that says Super Scope 6 and doesn't include the gun." So now I have the cartridge and no gun. Because yeah, Pink would not know what a Super Scope is. Now she does, but she did not at the time. I was like, oh shit, I just got the deal of a lifetime. I mean, you're never gonna get the deal of a lifetime in a Second and Charles. They literally just look on eBay. Even if that's like, no one's buying at that price, they'll look at that price. Better get the gun. I don't even have a CRT to play it on. It'd be a worthless hunk of plastic right now. Paperweight. Not as big as a paperweight as this, like, massive Akira box set that I got today, though. I'm looking at it over there. It's a massive cube. You're doing well. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty well, Protonics. Jesus, get the Yoshi. So how much time do you lose getting this Yoshi? Versus how much time do you... So you save about 14 seconds going for VD2 clip. And so like you really only save like 10 seconds or less getting that Yoshi, so I can't lose 10 seconds getting the Yoshi without making it worthless. Did I know what? I have lost all track of conversation. Yoshi saves a lot more with wings, that's fair. Oh, did I know picante sauce is great as a dip, but you could also use it as a table condiment? I mean, it's good practice for me to get Yoshi, because at one point in the future I will be doing wings. So if I know how to get Yoshi, it's priming me, you know? And technically it saves time. Picante sauce is great as a dip, but it can also be used as a table condiment for tacos, burritos, and other foods. Use mild salsa to avoid the heat that picante sauce brings. Use pico de gallo and other similar preparations to bring flavor and color to your tacos as a starting point for Spanish rice and other dishes. Interesting. Pace is picante sauce. This is true. Pace is also a bus... not really a company. It's like a public service. When I think of Pace, I think of the buses in Chicago. Their public transport, it's the Pace. Pace buses. Why did that happen? Okay, well, whatever. And it's not made in New York City? Want to know what is not made in New York City that actually upsets me? Even though I don't actually care that much. New York Seltzer! It's like an LA-based company, and it's called New York Seltzer. I don't even know if they sell it in New York. It's also really overpriced, and it's not seltzer, it's soda. It's sugary as fuck. The Sham, honestly, Jimmy. And I know that I never bring up the podcast, but I talked about this on the podcast. A while ago, that's like 10 episodes deep. Yeah, it happens, Andres. Gift subs run out. You're not gonna get aid. I've already used A little too much. Okay, well, all the time save from Yoshi is gone. Actually, I'm not sure if that would have worked. Oh my god. Andres, thank you so much for the 3 months. Actually, it was Prime, not a gift sub. I'm sorry. The audacity of this bitch. That's me, I'm the bitch. But I do really appreciate it, Andres. Thank you for the 3 months. Enjoy your new pepperoncini. Have a little bit of pepperoncini pride. Because you've joined the pepperoncini pride. It's like a lion pride, you know? Jimmy. The J-Man, as they call him. Thank you for the 7 months. I do really appreciate it. At 1 year, I'll do an exclamation mark guy. For you, man. Enjoy the same sub badge you already had, Jimmy. What? They had names, all of them. The Bell Pepper Bros, the Pepperoncini Pride, the Ghost Pepper Gang. What was the Habanero one? The Habanero Homies, maybe. There's a pizza place used to go to in Arizona that was a New York pizza joint. They imported New York City water to make their dough. Maybe LA Seltzer place does that. I have no idea. But if you search New York Seltzer, you'll find made in California or something. Homies. Homies. My brain's been on autopilot. I've been going for way too many Dirty Eries. I've been getting a lot of them, but Dirty Erie is not something that... It's so stupid. So unbelievably stupid to go for. Nice sticky fly? Yo, thanks. Alright. See this gaming? Well, I guess you will see the gaming now. I'm sorry. I'm here to announce the gaming. Oh, I don't do Dirty Erie like normally. I'm very understandably not going for Dirty Erie, but sometimes my brain's like, oh yeah, that gap makes sense. I could get that. Oh god. Alright, well that could have been bad. What I do go for though is first of all, Dirty Bubble. Of course. That's way too early. Okay, never mind. See, you gotta save that second. It's very important for my 131. Ugh, gross. Why did I do that? I feel dirty inside. Going for Blarg Skip. When I keep telling people, oh, I haven't had a run out of Vanilla Dome all day. Might as well go for that. Cheeky Bullet Bill trying to hit me there. Okay. Okay. Oh, no. Why am I messing up this level today? I know why. I went way too far on that platform. I didn't practice this level. That's obviously why I haven't played in 2 days. Therefore, I should just forget it, right? It doesn't actually lose that much time. X-Zone on SNES? Yeah, I agree. I agree there. Why is there sky and mountains in the background when I'm clearly in a giant cave? Stalactites and stalagmites. There's more than one Super Scope game? Oh, I guess there's Yoshi's Safari, right? So I don't have time for another run. I will not practice next stream. That is the goal here. So I actually have a full day of runs. Sorry about the kind of short stream. I have prior engagements at 10, and I can't just like start a run that's an hour and 30 minutes when I have to be somewhere in 55. It doesn't work that way. So thanks everyone for tuning in today. Oof, that sucks, J Nero. Who are we gonna raid? Raid Busters? I think we are going to raid Lewis. He'd probably get upset if he heard him calling him Lewis. Louie. Louie. Oh, baby. I don't know the lyrics after that, but... I'll see you all tomorrow with mega gameplay stream. Have a nice weekend.